Hello everyone. You're all welcome to the third edition of the National Core Subjects Quiz, which is powered by Verbal Transformers. Our headline sponsor is RMG Ghana Limited, and our gold sponsor is Big Stationery Ghana. For updates on the National Core Subjects Quiz, just follow us on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search National Core Subjects Quiz, like our pages, and subscribe. You'll be able to see videos, pictures of all the events right from the start up until now. For today's contest, I have on my right a school we've seen before. We met them last year, and we met them till the round of 16 stage. But they are back again, and I believe they are going to do their very best and try hard to take the trophy home. And on my left, from the Eastern region, yes, we have another school. So I'll ask our contestants to introduce themselves. Beginning with the school on my right.
My name is Tinton Abela Mumuni.
Okay.
And I am Na Ashoko Ama Ashidi.
Na Ashoko and Tintoni from the school. Tintoni, do you know the meaning of your name?
The brightness of the sun.
The brightness of the sun. Okay. Well, I have a friend called Tintoni, and he also tells me that Tintoni actually means progress. So it's possible they have two meanings: progress and the brightness of the sun. Okay. And on my left, we have
Prince.
And
Joseph Demi.
Prince and Joseph. Prince Joseph. Okay. From
Star School Schools.
Star of SUHUM schools from the Eastern region. So I have to ask, Star of SUHUM schools. Why Star of SUHUM?
It was the first private school to be built in SUHUM.
Oh, okay. So the first. So meaning you are the star out of the first. Okay. That's a good place to clap. Star of SUHUM schools. SOS. Do you have any motto? The school's motto?
Let your light shine.
Let your light shine. Okay. And BETHEL Academy.
Each child is unique.
Each child is unique. So each child is unique, so let your light shine. For today's contest, we'll have 4 rounds. 4 rounds. Round 1 will be questions on English language and social studies. For round 2, we'll have questions on general knowledge. For round 3, we'll have the odd select as well as a swift response. And for round 4, we'll have our logical illustration and our verbal puzzles. Contestants, for a major question, you have 15 seconds to provide an answer. 15 seconds. And within the 15 seconds, you have 3 attempts. 3 attempts. However, if there's a bonus, you have 5 seconds. 5 seconds and 1 attempt. Are we clear? Contestants, let's see some smiles. Smile, smile, smile. Good. Now we can start. To both schools, you have to complete the sentence using the appropriate simile. Simile. I begin with BETHEL Academy. When I touched my brother's arm, he felt as cold as ice. Ice, that's correct. Star of SUHUM. Our pastor advised us to be as meek as. A bonus to BETHEL Academy. advised us to be as meek as a lamb. As meek as a lamb. Bethel Hill Academy. What's the plural form of radios?
Radar.
Radar, that's right. Star of SUHUM. What's the plural form of goose? Goose.
Geese.
Geese, that's right. Once again, to both schools. I'll mention an element of the weather, and you tell me the instruments used to measure. Bethel Hill Academy. Sunshine.
Sunshine recorder.
That's correct. SOS. Cloudiness.
Barometer.
No. Bonus to Bethel Hill.
Altar.
No. The answer is the cloud cover. Cloud cover. This brings us to the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, Star of SUHUM schools had 3 points. And Bethel Hill Academy had 9 points. We move on to the second round. I'll begin with Star of SUHUM, SOS. The science and art that deals with the maintenance of health and the prevention, alleviation, or cure of diseases is called
Medicine.
medicine, that's correct. Bethel Hill. The science and technology concerned with the development, behavior, and application of electronic devices and circuits is called
Electronics.
electronics, that's right. Star of SUHUM. Which ancient Mali king was known as Marijata? No. A bonus to Bethel Hill.
Sundiata.
Sundiata, that's right. Contestants, speak into the microphone. Bethel Hill, your major question. In which year was the poll tax ordinance passed?
1852.
1852. SOS. The constitution of a country is endorsed by the people through a
Parliament.
no. A bonus to Bethel Hill.
Referendum.
Referendum, that's right. Your major question, Bethel Hill. Government's revenue for development projects is mainly raised through
Revenue.
no,
Common funds.
no.
Income tax.
I'll give it to you. Star of SUHUM. The country with the largest population in Africa is.
Nigeria.
Speak into the microphone.
Nigeria.
That's right. Bethel Hill Academy. Which country is the leading producer of coal in Africa?
Liberia.
No.
Nigeria.
No. You have one more attempt.
Cote d'Ivoire.
No. If you have all your attempts, a bonus to Star of SUHUM. No. Audience. Which country is the leading producer of coal in Africa? The answer is South Africa. South Africa. This brings us to the end of the second round. Star of SUHUM schools had 6 points. And Bethel Hill Academy had 11 points. We move on to the third round, which is in 2 parts. We'll begin with swift response. Over here, you have only 10 seconds to solve and provide the answers. 10 seconds. If it's a bonus, you have just 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Can we start? So there's a preamble to both schools. A boy throws a dice once. What is the probability of getting Bethel Hill Academy? What is the probability of getting the number 4? A bonus to Star of SUHUM.
1/6.
1/6, that's right. Your major question, with the same preamble. What is the probability of getting the number 6?
1/6.
1/6, that's right. Another preamble to both schools. You have to make A the subject in the following equations. You have to make A the subject in the following equations. Bethel Hill Academy, this is your equation. K squared is equal to 4W squared A over G. A bonus to Star of SUHUM schools.
A equals square root of K over 4W.
No. The answer, A equals GK squared over 4W squared. Star of SUHUM, your equation, K over A is equal to 2x squared over 3K. A bonus to Bethel Hill. The answer, A equals 3K squared over 2x squared. We move on to the odd select. Here, I'll give you a list of words. You have to pick the odd one out and tell me the reason why it is odd. You pick the odd one out and tell me the reason why it is odd. Bethel Hill Academy. These are your words. Bottle opener, crowbar, wheelbarrow, nut cracker.
Nutcracker. Because it is a 3rd class level.
No. A bonus to Star of SUHUM.
Proba was the 1st class level.
Correct. Star of SUHUM schools, your words. File explorer, keyboard, monitor, screen.
File Explorer was the software.
That's right. This brings us to the end of the 3rd round. At the end of round 3, Bethel Hill Academy had no point. And Star of SUHUM schools had 8 points. We move on to round 4. And for this round, we have the logical illustrations and verbal puzzles. We'll begin with the logical illustrations. Contestants, I'll give you the illustrations for today, but you're not to start until I ask you to. You have only 5 minutes. You don't start until I ask you to. Logical illustration. The perimeter of a rectangular plot of land whose length is 2x plus 5 meters and width x minus 10 meters is 80 meters. Find 1. The value of x. 2. The area of the plot. And 3. The cost of weeding the plot at 0.24 Ghana cedis per meter square. Do we all have that? Do we all have that? Okay, you can begin. Contestants, you have a minute more. Time is up. Please hand in your answers. Please present your answers on the board, just as you have it on paper. Just as you have it on paper. For today's logical illustration, this is my solution. First of all, to find the value of x, we know that our perimeter is 80 meters. So the perimeter of the rectangular plot will be equal to 2L plus B. That's the formula for finding perimeter, 2L plus B. So 2L plus B is equal to 80. This gives us 2 multiplied by 2x plus 5 plus x minus 10 equals 80. Solving, we have 2 times 3x minus 5 equals 8. This gives us 6x minus 10 is equal to 80. 6x is equal to 80 plus 10. The 10 moves to the other side of the equal to sign and becomes positive. And this gives us 6x is equal to 90. We divide both sides by 6 and we have our x to be equal to 90 over 6. And our final answer is 15. So x is 15. To find the area of the plot, we first of all need to know our length and our width. So the length of the plot from the question is 2x plus 5 meters. So this will give us 2 times 15 plus 5, and our length is 35 meters. The width of the plot from the question is x minus 10 meters. So we have 15 minus 5 is equal to 10 meters. So our area for the plot will be L times B, or L times W. That's the length times the width. We'll have 35 times 5, and our answer will be 175 meters squared. To find the cost of weeding the plot at 0.24 cedis per meter squared, our cost of weeding will be the area of the plot multiplied by our amount, 0.24 cedis. So this will give us 42 cedis. BETHEL Academy, they began with the second part of the question, where they have to find the area of the plot. From their answer, they are not able to find the right area. They have a fraction in place of x, which is wrong. So their final answer ends up being wrong. Then they move on to the third part of the question, where they have 122 over 24, and their answer is 58.10 cedis, which is also wrong. Then for the first part of the question, there's no formula, and they are saying 2x plus 5 plus x minus 10 is equal to 8, which is not the case, because for the perimeter it's supposed to be 2l plus b. So 2 will multiply the length, that's 2x plus 5, and will also multiply the breadth or the width, that's x minus 10. So this gives them a wrong final answer. So in total, Bethel Hill Academy scores no points. Star of SUHUM schools. They started with the first part of the question, and they told us that to find the perimeter, you need to use the formula 2L plus 2B, which is right. Then they go on, they insert the values for the length and the width or the breadth. So they're able to give us the right equation. They have 80 meters is equal to 2 times 2x plus 5 plus 2 times x minus 10. They are rightly able to solve, and we get our final answer. So x is 15. For the second part of the question, they begin by telling us that area is equal to length times breadth, L times B. So they find the length, they're able to get the answer, however, there's no unit attached. For breadth or the width as well, they're able to get the answer, however, there's no unit attached. So they lose a mark for that. Then they give us the area, 35 times 5, and their final answer is 175 meters squared. They get a mark for that. Then the cost of weeding, they have the area, that's 175 meters squared, multiplied by the amount, 0.24 cedis. And their final answer is 42 cedis, which is right. In total, they have 8 points. So we move on to the final part of round 4, which is the verbal puzzles. Contestants, for this round, you need to use your bells. So I'll read out a set of clues. If you are ready to give your answer, you need to alert me by pressing your bell. Can we hear the bell for Bethel Hill Academy? And for Star of SUHUM schools? Okay. If you're able to answer on the first clue, you get 5 points. On the second clue, you get 4 points. And on the third and any other clue, you get 3 points. If you press your bell and the answer you give me is wrong, you're out. You can't answer for that verbal puzzle anymore. Are we clear? Are we clear? I believe you can begin. I am the essence of digestion. I am also the essence of metabolism in the body cells. I am the capacity to do work.
Energy.
Energy, that's correct. So the answer after the third clue, they have 3 points. The final verbal puzzle. I can be found in the savannah region of Ghana. I am home to a large number of tree species. I serve as protection to over 93 mammal species, which include elephants, buffaloes, monkeys, etc. I am the largest wildlife preserve in Ghana. Who am I?
Molipad.
Molipad. The answer after all the clues, they have 3 points. This brings us to the end of round 4. Follow the National Core Subjects quiz on all social media platforms for updates on all contests right from when we started up until now. Just go on to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Search for the National Core Subjects Quiz, like our page and subscribe. You'll be able to see all our videos, all our pictures, and every other thing or information that we have with regards to the National Core Subjects Quiz. At the end of round 4, BETHEL Academy had no points. And Star of SUHUM schools had 14 points. Before we hear our final score, we'd like to remind ourselves about this year's theme, which is public education, an essential factor for significant impact, growth and development of Ghana. Public education, an essential factor for significant impact, growth and development of Ghana. Contestants, we'd like to hear your final words. We'll begin with Star of SUHUM schools. You are finding yourselves. You are feeling what? Let's hear from you. What do you have to tell us as the Star of SUHUM?
Today, as our motto says, today we allowed our light to shine.
Thank you very much. We allowed their light to shine. BETHEL Academy.
We thank God for a successful quiz today. Thank you.
We thank God for a successful quiz today. At the end of today's contest, Star of SUHUM schools had 31 points. And BETHEL Academy had 20 points. Congratulations to all our contestants. We are glad you came. And to Star of SUHUM schools, we'll see you in the next round of this competition. BETHEL Academy, thank you very much for being with us today. We hope to see you again next year. I believe Star of SUHUM schools, you are the first school from the Eastern region to move on to the next stage of this contest. You'll be joining University Junior High School, Cape Coast. They are the other school outside the Greater Accra region to also join us in the round of 16 stage of the National Core Subjects Quiz. Congratulations to our contestants once again. My name is Na Aika Letego, and I have been your quiz mistress. Thank you.